How you gonna give away your son like that?
Family over everything.
Like stuff. I got a random question for you.
Yo.
What's your favorite childhood Disney show?
Porn and shit.
Hello?
Hi, the pizza that you ordered cannot be made, sir.
What?
They can't make KFC pizza. That's not...
8 passengers.
Huh? Nah, I was talking about a pizza.
Insane mom.
What are you...
Power
what?
tripping.
I didn't say any of these things.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Don't worry.
What?
I'm on it.
Stop screaming.
Was my pizza guy. Hi, my name's...
You're forgetting something.
No.
Yup, you are.
What?
The baby. Yeah.
Ha, 1 second. Oh damn, I sure hope that Rozalina is okay. There she is. I'm back. And if you didn't get that joke, maybe you should watch my last video, in which case Rozalina was born. Oh, Rozalina was born. I decided to become a baby daddy. Who's the mother? You tell me. Rozalina Sanchez III. Today's video is about the mom from 8 Passengers. Her name's Ruby. That'll make way more sense if you just keep watching the video, I promise. Hi, my name is 16Leo, and if you're new here, here's one thing you should know. I'm just in a kitchen. This video basically is to show how one woman can jump off the deep end into a pool and power trip over her kids, use them for clickbaits, and discipline them way too harshly, punishments that don't fit the crime. Guess what, guys? No game. I don't play games. I have a baby. But if you want to, subscribe. Become part of the pride. You know why? Because I'm a Leo and it's lions. I took 28 hours to come up with that. The other thing that you might want to do is follow me on Instagram, 16Leo_. It's a way for me to try and give back to the fans again. And just to make sure you understand how much I appreciate and love you guys, this is art made by the people who support me. Thank you so much for being a part of the first edition of the wall. Feel free to send me art as you please. I will be changing the wall from time to time. Anyway. Sorry. 8 passenger lady, you are going down today. I am gonna be a meanie bobini. You know why? I don't like family channels besides my own. People like you, narcissistic, clickbaity titles, exploiting the kids for views. Lately, the mom from 8 Passengers has come under mass scrutiny. Her methods often go too far and the punishments almost never fit the crime. I just wanted to take a look at some of that today. This woman clickbaits her children into a very tough period in their life. The fact that she's publicizing very private moments in her children's life is very telling. Officially started puberty, bra shopping with brothers, puberty or first time on television, embarrassing doctor's visit, first time shaving, period talk. There are billions of parents in the world who don't see the need to put a camera in their child's face for monetary gain. But hey, up to you.
Do you know what mating is?
No.
Do you want to learn? Do you want me to tell you?
No.
You sure?
Yeah. I don't want the talk.
Well, you know what? Maybe we'll have the talk here in South Carolina and you'll know that you always had it while we were in.
Do I have to have it?
Sorry, as you may have noticed, those are my faces in place of the kids. There is a video in which her child said that they really don't want to be on camera. So in the interest of protecting their privacy, I just don't want to show it on my channel. You can search it up. The only person that I will show more for research purposes is Chad, because you're gonna see a very actually kind of sad thing happen to him and his face needs to be in it. So sorry, Chad, your beautiful face is gonna be on camera here.
I don't want to talk.
I've never had a kid just refuse.
Okay.
I've never had a kid refuse because I murdered. We were called 10 passengers before, okay? So you're gonna have this talk. You're gonna watch me and your dad tell me she sound crazy.
I think it's hypocritical.
Hell yeah.
I've never had a kid just refuse.
Okay.
Don't you think it's a good thing?
What, the talk?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's getting all up in their grill, bro. The talk is okay, right? Right? This is social distancing before lockdown. Another instance of this woman absolutely power tripping is when she got a bidet. This is a word your mom probably knows. Bourgeoisie.
Bourgeoisie.
You know how I know? She told me that before she left. Point is, she got a bidet, and for some reason, just not letting her kids use it. It's only for her. It's just the buttons. He didn't even see the toilet. He's just like, what the f is this? They're like, that's a remote, bro. Ah, I know what happened. He went near mommy's flower stash, didn't he?
I don't know if I'm gonna let you just come in my room and use it. Maybe for a special reward. Like maybe if you do your work on your respect charts for a whole week, then at the end of the week, you can earn a turn on the bidet.
Oh, sorry, what the hell is a respect chart? Respect mammals. It sounds like you're running some sort of camp there, lady, where people concentrate.
What if we really need to go potty and everybody is using the bathrooms?
Well, everyone has their own bathroom, so you just use your bathroom.
Well, what if Sherry is using Eve's bathroom?
Not all 6 bathrooms are gonna be used at once.
What if that is? Because Eve,
Then you just wait.
I just had a good laugh because I saw water come out of a toilet. That tickled me. But even I know that theoretically it's possible for each person in this household to be using a bathroom. So why wouldn't you let me use yours, Mom? I'm Russell, and I'm one of the smartest motherfuckers there is. I also find bidets and giraffes hilarious. Do you not hear her at the end, like getting way more frustrated? She's the one who put them on camera together. I got you here to look at it and play with it, but you can't use it. This is like the tip of the iceberg. It gets worse from here. So this next one has caused a lot of controversy. Eve is the youngest 8 passenger. She is 5 years old. She forgot to take her lunch to school one day. If you were her mom, would you A, drop her lunch off, or B, an idiot and not drop her lunch off?
Just got a text message from Eve's teacher, and she said that Eve did not pack a lunch today, and can I bring a lunch over to the school? I know that her teacher is uncomfortable with her being hungry and not having a lunch, and it would ease her discomfort if I came to the school with a lunch. But I responded and just said, Eve is responsible for making her lunches in the morning. So the natural outcome is she's just going to need to be hungry.
I thought Eve was 5 years old. My good lady. What is wrong with you, woman? Yeah, okay, Ruby. When I'm raising children, I will bring them double lunch if they want it, okay? Especially if I have enough time to do so. You're sitting in a car and not bringing her the lunch. You're so, I know you're trying to teach her responsibility. You start with the simple things. Do you understand what school is? You don't start with level 18 algebra. You start by doing 2 + 2.
Hopefully nobody gives her food and nobody steps in and gives her a lunch.
Did you hear that? Was that you?
Yeah.
I hope nobody gives her food. I hope she comes back and she is starving. And then you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna make food and eat it in front of her face. I'm Ruby. You have the luxury of having food. Not every kid has the luxury of having food growing up. If you have it, give it to your kid. Rosie, I would never hurt you. Eat it. It's a fake baby. Two things that you should afford every child: food and shelter. Funny I should say that. Well, you're in for a surprise. So in this video, they send Chad to a camp. Is it like space camp? Yeah. Except it's on the ground, in the wild, and there's no bed.
Well, you know it's a serious video when it's me sitting down and talking.
That's all you ever do, so.
You know what, Kevin? What? I can smell his cologne. It smells.
They're talking about him like he died, like they put him in a coffin.
We decided it was best to clue you guys in on what's been going on a little bit with Chad.
Why does he say it like a frat boy? Chad? We've been trying to clue you in on Chad. It's like every time he says it, he doesn't know where the kid is. It's like a question every time he says it. No matter what context, he's like, I'm just saying my son Chad is a good son. And every time I see Chad, He's always smiling.
We wanted to do the right thing. Parents will relate to this. Have you ever been in a situation with your kids where you just like, you know you have to act? Kind of like when your child runs out into the road. I've had this experience with each of my 6 kids, so it's like it's where your child runs out into the road and you don't have time to emotionally process it, you just act.
What? Okay, I don't really understand what the hell she even just said there. That have you ever had a situation where your kid runs out into the road, car almost runs your kid over? Well, all of my kids have tried that. I'm Ruby. I'm the best mother there is. But all my kids have tried to get run over. Every time Kevin gets in a car, my kids stunt dive into the car. They're like, oh, end it now. 8 passengers, there used to be 10. What happened to the other 2 kids? You don't want to know.
Chad today has just entered the Anasazi Foundation Wilderness Therapy Program, where he's going to spend the next 8 to 10 weeks living in the
Anasazi Desert.
What is the Anasazi Foundation? Ideal for adolescents 13 to 17 and young adults 18 plus, struggling with a lack of motivation, defiance, mild mood disorders, drug and alcohol experimentation, internet addiction, entitlement issues, and other self-defeating behaviors. Basically, if your kid f***ing breathes, send him to wilderness camp. I'll set him straight. You know why? No rules in the forest, baby. Have you ever seen this guy? His name Bear Grylls. I seen a video of him sleeping in a camel.
And that is what's going to be my blanket. Pull it over and I'll be 100% protected from the sand.
So you're probably wondering, what did Chad do? Okay, we're not even going to entertain that stuff.
You actually should entertain it. You know why? Because you talk about puberty and everything else that the children don't want to talk about on your channel. When it comes to being held accountable, suddenly, oh, we're not going to entertain that. There very well might be things that we haven't seen on camera, but for some reason, you didn't choose to put that on camera. So all we're doing is working off of what you gave us.
Chad needs to develop some very basic maturity and skills. If you can survive in the wilderness, there's nothing in this world that you can't tackle.
We did give him a choice. The choices were limited.
We gave him a choice. We said, you either go to this camp or you never return, because I can make another kid right now. Kevin? And he just comes, in every sense of the word.
Or demonstrate just basic life skills.
Basic life skills. Basic stuff that every adult needs to learn.
That's a basic life skill, is to build a pyramid. You know? And if you can't do that, you're a delinquent. So... It's so stupid.
He was like, what is my packing list? I don't know. I've never done this before. Chad heard it. He was like, I really am going to go live in the desert in my underwear.
Which?
Mom of the year right here. She's just chilling like a villain. He probably didn't say it like that. He was probably crying.
They provide
He thought he was,
everything.
though.
They provide everything. They provide the food that they have to
They
make.
can't.
Kevin is a man, baby, because he said they provide the food that they have to make. That's ingredients in that case, Kevin. Come on. Let's look at that. Use that. Use that, Kevin.
They do not sleep in tents. They sleep on the bare ground. And
whatever shelter they can
Or
make.
if they can make a shelter, they can sleep in the shelter they make.
I have a feeling that this woman basically watched Man vs. Wild and then Survivor back to back, and she was like, you know what? Chad should be on that. He would do really well trying to make shelter.
So if the apocalypse ever comes and the zombies come to get us, we'll be very grateful Chad is trained.
And she also watched The Walking Dead, I guess. Is this woman joking, or is she that daft?
Chad, to be honest, is excited.
He did it again. Chad, to be honest, was scared. And I was like, Chad. He's a good kid, really, he's a good kid. They also asked me to come to camp, but they actually thought I was too young. I'm a man, baby.
You know, no one's forcing him, no one's dragging him.
Except you guys. Not 2 minutes ago did you say you gave him very limited options. So yes, effectively you are forcing him.
He's gonna have a lot of growth.
He's literally going to grow because he's 14 at the time. So he's literally going to grow. The time when a kid needs his goddamn parents. Doesn't he have school, by the way? Or is this just he's taking a break from school? Who cares about his grades? He needs to learn how to make a file. Make a canoe out of some raw wood. Then my kid will be sorted for life.
It's like the real wilderness out there. There's snakes, there's bears, there's... I think close encounters would be good for him.
Your minds are not in the right place.
Has your parents ever said, I hope that you almost get mauled by a bear, or I hope that you almost get bitten by a snake? Have you ever heard a parent say that? It'll be good for you. No, because you don't want your kid to do that. The whole job of a parent is to protect, love, cherish, and fend for your kid to the point that they can learn from you and do that to their own kid.
And he'll come home and he'll be like, dude, I survived. I'm not scared at all about that kind of stuff.
Because you're not the one getting attacked by the bear. I could say that to anyone. Rozalina. They're using your head to slam dunk on. I am not worried.
I lose sleep over is when kids start self-sabotaging their own efforts.
Yeah.
That's the kind of stuff that really concerns me.
Just to stick it to their teachers or to stick it to their parents or family.
And the only person they're really hurting is themselves.
This is what happens when you don't have problems in your life, is you make up some problems. You're like, well, what's really concerning is yesterday he took the peanut butter out of the jar and he didn't put it back. And that kind of effort is self-sabotaging. He's gonna grow up to be a crackhead. Do I want that? No. But I'll be okay if he ODs because it'll make him a better person. That is like the most warped, flawed logic I've heard in a long, long time. Do you know who she reminds me of? There was this mom who discovered her son's Spotify playlist and he had like Kanye.
It's model, and she just bleached her asshole, and I get bleach on my t-shirt. I'ma feel like an asshole. I was high when I met her.
Do you listen to this, Michael? Disgusting shit they're talking about. Fucking, sex, sucking. And you think that's fine and that's funny.
I think this is what happened. Chad was just playing some Kanye West and she was like, what the f is this? I was the abomination of Obama's nation? Well, that's a pretty bad way to start a conversation. Chad, you're going to Aziz Ansari camp, Chad.
I think this experience will reveal Chad and
He's still doing it. I think this experience will reveal Chad to be a better person because Chad is a good kid. He's a good kid. He's just got a lot of problems and I sent him away to camp.
If you're from a family, and I know you are,
besides the fact that it's physically impossible not to be from a family, besides that point, yes, we are from a family. Baby, brownie, KFC. I'm sorry.
I will die, bro. I will literally die.
if you choose not to make a shelter, you're just gonna freeze at night.
So bottom line, it's going to be a long time before any of us sees Chad.
And I think you can handle what we've just told you with respect and with grace and with understanding and without judgment. That's what I expect from our viewers.
Actually, she's right. Let me write her a respectful comment with a little bit of critique. Can you please take better care of your man-child? He doesn't seem to know where Chad is every time he says it. And send. Oh! Comments are disabled like every other video. You don't respect anything we do. Anyway, now that I showed you the camp thing, let me show you some of the previous punishments and what he was like before he went to camp. Her son, Chad, played a joke on her youngest son, the one who laughed at the bidet, Russell. He said, we're going to Disneyland. And Russell was like, word? Nah. That was the prank. That was it. Do you know what the punishment was? 7 months, no bed. This man slept on a fucking beanbag for 7 months. That's the real prank, bro.
My bedroom was taken away for 7 months and then you give it back like a couple weeks ago.
I don't think our viewers know that.
You've been sleeping on a beanbag.
I've been sleeping on a beanbag since October. And they gave my room back like 2 weeks ago.
In jail, they give you a bed and food. 2 things that Ruby already didn't give her kids. People in prison Did you see her face as he said that? She was like, oh, gosh. Once they hear 7 months, oh God.
Oh, I'll give you the reason why I lost my bedroom. Preston.
No, we never told our viewers.
That I woke Russell up at 2 in the morning and told him that we're going to Disneyland and he has to pack. And he got up. And I was like, we're not going to Disneyland.
You know, he pranked his bro a couple times. He literally did, it's just a prank. Bro, maybe you're thinking, well, you know, that's pretty crappy of Chad, right? If he had friends, maybe he wouldn't do it to his brothers, which he doesn't have. How do I know that? He confessed it.
You can play with friends.
No, like I don't have friends.
I don't have friends either.
I literally like told my friends I'm not hanging out with them anymore.
Because
they say some pretty messed up stuff.
I'm proud of you.
Puts a camera on their kid's face and their kids admit that they don't have friends and you just say you're proud of them. Nobody wants to be these guys' friends, not because of them. They seem like affable, lovable people. It's more because of you. It is just very weird to be sitting with a camera 24/7 on your face. I'm not saying that you can't put a camera on your face. I'm just saying that the way that you exploit these kids, the lack of consideration for their feelings, I don't know, man. I don't feel too great about seeing it.
Yeah, sharing with everyone the fact that you don't have a group of friends, that's really hard. I'm sorry that you're in that situation. And I'm proud of you for cutting off with friends who make inappropriate jokes and who are inappropriate.
Laugh? What the f is that? Huh? What is that? What is that? I've never seen Kevin do that. Before I married Kevin, he was doing that a lot. He was doing this. Now he never does it. All you have to do is be around me, and this turns into... This is the mom and dad schooling Chad on getting his phone.
Because you're a little like...
Antsy? Okay.
Thank you. No lies.
No hiding, no lies.
Let's say you stay up late one night and you're texting. This probably won't happen because we have a control on the phone. We're going to control it.
Mm-hmm. Did you hear what she just said? Of course you did. You have ears. Did she say she's going to tap this kid's phone? Oh, hey, girl. What Bible verse you studying today? And she's like, what? Oh, yeah, I mean, sorry, that's, of course. Do you know what that creates in a child? That's mistrust. So then now he grows into this world. Maybe he has a girlfriend or something, and his girlfriend has a phone, and he's like, well, can I put the chip in? And she's like, I'm sorry, what the f do you mean? And then he's like, yeah, no, because that's how we, you know, everybody tracks each other's personal information 24/7, right? You know, she has to unteach him all of that. You have to exercise trust in a human being because they deserve that much in life, right?
When you're practicing honesty, responsibility, and humility, you're creating your own net of safety, and you will be happy. You will.
You will be happy. Be happy. Rozalina! Rozalina! Is that how parenting works? Well, shit, I guess I'll never be a parent then. Oh, sorry, I'm a real kid. Maybe I'm not the one who's gonna make my kid happy. My job in life is to make sure that he or she is protected and catered for. And if I do a good job, maybe they'll come around one day and be like, Dad, you know, you did a good job. I'm not gonna sit down and be like, Junior Leo, you have to be happy. Because if you're not, it's gonna look horrible in the video. Don't force happiness onto people.
No using the phone by yourself behind closed doors.
Okay, that makes sense.
Whew, that's the policy, huh? I'm Kevin. The other day, me and the kid's mom, we drilled a hole, go straight into his little peephole.
Yeah. It is literally
Okay, let's go.
So hard to have a serious conversation
right here and don't move.
You know why, lady? It's because you're holding the fucking camera backwards trying to have a serious conversation. Hey, Chad, I am taking away all... If you're having a serious conversation with your son, the least you could do is make him the actual subject. Such a narcissistic person. Egotistical. Ugh.
Well, I just hope that you can be more proactive in growing your social media presence now.
What can we expect from you working on your social media?
He can't really text on it. He can't talk to people. He doesn't have friends to talk to anyway. What they said is he could read Bible verses and grow his social media presence. In terms of disgusting things to say, that's up there. All they're giving him a phone for is for it to be a vehicle to drive more traffic onto their channel. What if the man doesn't want to? It's fine to not have social media. It's fine to just be a person who exists in this world. You don't have to grow it or be famous or validate yourself in that way. There's validity in just existing.
A lot of parents teach their kids that social media is bad and evil. I don't think I'm bad or evil.
Objectively speaking, you're not bad or evil. You're bad and evil. But I'm not your child. How about we ask Chad? Hey, Chad, is your mom bad and evil?
Believe yes.
Good answer.
That we should be teaching our kids to be creators and not
consumers. In order for a creator to succeed as a creator, there needs to be more consumers than there are creators. By turning everyone into a creator who just holds the phone up and films themselves, you actually don't have anyone to watch and give you the attention. Everyone's just on their own phones. Maybe Chad doesn't want to be a creator. Maybe he wants to be a consumer. So how about you just let the boy be? If you're gonna give him a phone, how about you don't attach 130,000 rules to it? The most important being, please make YouTube videos so you can get more money for us. Since we're being honest, a million might come, it might not for me. But damn, like seeing this at 2 million, I'm like, well, why can't we? If this is succeeding, I don't know what I'm doing. Do I have to abuse kids? Because I would never, ever. Look at this. Does this look like a... I'm sorry. I would never, if I had a real kid, I would never. So now the next video, somehow the mom decided no social media. I don't know.
A little update on Chad. Oh, my battery's dying. Okay, got a new battery. So let me give you a quick update.
This is really strange. She said, oh no, my battery's dying. And the next shot, I don't know if you can see under her nose, but she got a little residue. Hey, let me just take a guess. It rhymes with Bocane.
He was practicing a primitive experience. Chad has been with a bunch of boys, between 4 other boys and 6 other boys. He's been surrounded by other boys. He does not get a food pack. And basically he lives like a native.
Basically, he lives like the natives, you know? You know those natives? He lives like them. I like how they look. They've got a lot of things going for them. I like the natives. My friend said to stop calling them that. I said, no. At some point, I guarantee someone's gonna make a compilation video of me losing my marbles.
Chad's response to having his Instagram deleted. Chad said, I've thought a lot about my future and I've thought a lot about the man I want to be. I don't need to be on social media. My life is not going to include social media. When you love a child and you want what's best for them.
Oh, is this what it looks like? When you love a child more than you can say. Let me speak to my mom then. Hey, hi, my mom. Why don't you love me? You have never sent me to the wilderness. And you know what, Mom? You also gave me a bed to sleep on. Do you hate me?
Accept your child. How do you validate your child and hold boundaries at the same time? I know it can be done because that's what we've done. And I'm just really, really happy that I get to share this with you.
Why has she got the African tribal music in the background? Bro, you should go to Africa and start clicking at the people. That's a language in South Africa. It's called Xhosa. You should be out here clicking at people like, and people be like, hey, lady, I'm your pilot. Also, I'm Chinese. Why would you? That's the whitest thing I've ever seen in my life. Back onto the weird side of YouTube again. Child from suburbs goes into wilderness. Another movie Ruby has watched. She watched Tarzan. She's like, I want my son to be like that. What Kevin's doing is actually calling him. That's the native way of calling. He's like, say look, come. That's how I just want to re-stress that I am from Africa. It's the actual language.
You look so good.
Oh God. They really made him look like a native. Put the face paint. Okay. Sure.
Everybody's asking if you still have your phone taken away for the summer.
Yep, I do.
Yes.
Sadly.
And
it's not her fault, it's mine.
when will you learn, Chad? Your
actions have consequences.
That was Chad beforehand. A chill kid who has some spontaneity in him.
Is that Sister Jensen?
So, no, I want to tell you this. No, listen. I talked to the principal.
Look at the camera, bro. This is just
of the school today.
Hey, passengers.
The thing is, she can't handle it because she can't put a leash on it. Did you see? He was like just chilling with her and then he was like, well, Cloud. Huh.
So, no, I want to tell you this. No, listen.
Little fact.
Listen. No.
Okay, good.
Okay, let me get 5 words in before you start talking. And he doesn't want to be there. So,
Look at that.
If you listen. Oh my gosh!
That's how kids are supposed to be, bro. There's nothing inherently wrong with that. And now, let's look at him when he comes home.
I just want to like remember what a handsome young man you were with long hair.
No, not right now.
This is when Chad finally comes home, and to me personally, it's kind of sad. Dude got his head down, walking. He's like, just get that camera off me, man. They sucked the life out of this dude.
So ugly.
You look older.
People say I look younger.
Really? Why you're not as hot?
It's both ways.
You went to DP Cheesesteaks.
I've been on the phone all day. I just drove over there and got it. Came home.
What have you been on the phone doing?
Talking with researchers. I've been on the phone today for 4 hours.
What it looks like is the dad just came home like, what's up, delinquent motherfucker? How you doing? Oh, you look old. You look real. Oh, I haven't seen you since you was in that camp I sent you to. All right, bye. Oh, shit. My dog doesn't look as sexy as it used to. Come here, lick my head. All right, cool. What? What do you mean? This some fast food. What are you talking about? What do you mean? I was doing some research. What research? How about I was researching which burger fits in my mouth best, bitch. I'm Kevin. I research things in a singlet. Bit of a tangent, but I had to add more Kevin there because he's the only thing keeping me sane so far. Oh, maybe he just grew up, I don't know, but it just looks kind of sad that he used to be so energetic and charismatic and he doesn't seem to be as fun. And that would be one of the worst things you could do, is take away a child's happiness. The final chapter. After getting a lot of criticism for what she's done, she's gonna tell us how we're in the wrong now. Let's listen.
If you are angry or triggered by today's video, I hear you and I understand why you're upset. And I want to let you know that I am deleting your comments, not because I hate you, and I'm not ignoring you.
Deleting other people's comments is actually deleting them having a say. It might even be worse than turning off comments, because now you're controlling the narrative. You shouldn't delete comments. You should allow people to say what they say. Your work should speak for itself.
Yeah, I mean, we totally understand how it must look from your perspective, and we've been consulting with mental health and emotional health professionals for years, and the things that many of you are criticizing and calling abusive are actually things that mental health professionals have counseled us to do.
The only people who truly know how to raise kids are psychologists. All the moms and dads who have worked their asses off to try and raise their kids well, they don't know what the f they're doing. You forgot one thing: love.
It's all in the motive. I know there are lots of children out there whose parents are neglectful, making sure that their addictions are taken care of, but then the kids are, without food and without clothing and oftentimes without a bed to sleep in.
Name me one person in the world that you know who takes care of their kids' addictions and still doesn't give them food or a bed. Have you ever seen a really poor mom and her son? But then the mom looks at her son and is like, wow, listen to me. Take this iPhone, Timmy. Take this. I know you can't afford food, but imagine how good the picture quality will be of you being hungry. Damn. Necessities come first, like a bed and food. So I don't know why you're trying to make yourself seem like the better person. There is no one else that you're comparing yourself to. No one does that.
When we sent Chad to Anasazi, guess what? The first thing that they did was take a bed away.
Damn, Ruby. That's a great point. How can it be abuse if a wilderness camp doesn't have a bed? How can it be abuse in a home? A fully furnished home. If my child doesn't have a bed, that's not abuse because we sent him to the woods. There are no beds there.
They don't have beds. So Chad slept on the hard ground for months, and it's run by psychologists and therapists, and if not having a bed was psychologically damaging, then they wouldn't have suggested that.
Once again, Ruby is 100% right. What a weird way to base your parenting on. Psychologists have said that injecting your kid with steroids makes him way bigger. Every Tuesday, Chad comes here and I make him bend. I also do it to Kevin. I had to watch maybe 20 videos of this lady put a camera to her face, talk about how laundry is hard and easy, trivial things that every mom has to go through. I know my mom, and I know my mom's mom. I understand how hard they had it. What this lady is explaining is child's play. I don't really think you're gonna be going too far without your kids. That's why you named the channel 8 Passengers and not Ruby. Rahubi, I don't know what your last name is. So that was the whole saga of 8 Passengers and the mom Ruby from it. In my opinion, she's just very manipulative. Even when she was talking to the audience, she said, if you feel like this, or if you do that, like at the start of the video again by saying, I've never had someone say no to me, or I'm going to control your phone. It's that micromanaging of everything around you. And believe it or not, in the world, you're not gonna have control over every situation. You're just not. And when your kids grow up, you're not even gonna have control over them. When I was 7 years old, my auntie said something that made me very sad. I don't know why she said it then. She looked at me and she said, hey, I hope you're enjoying childhood because you'll never get it again. And it made me so sad because since that day, I think I lost some of my innocence. I was like, what do you mean? And now that I grew up, I learned. When it comes to raising kids, it's always a hard thing because you can't tell a parent what to do. As much as I'm wailing on these people, I don't have the right because I didn't raise them. I can only say so much. You don't have to listen to me or anybody else. The more you delete comments, turn comments off, the more we're gonna lose respect for you. Sorry we had to end that way. Really, I hope you guys had a laugh. Oh, Fluffs, this is why I need you. Cheer me up, baby.
I pay for everything. Being broke, bro, like having no money. Ain't gonna have no toy, you get no fries, take out everything out of the burger, you're just having bread.
I'd just like to thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to watch this video. It really, really does mean the world to me. Please take it easy, take care of yourselves. I shall be back with another video very soon. Until then, I've been thinking about something. Rozalina and I have had a fallout recently. We had been talking and I asked her what her favorite basketball team is and she said the Knicks. So obviously something was wrong with her mentally. So Rozalina, you must now go to the wilderness as a baby of 8 months because if you can survive that, you can survive anything, as Kevin said. I trust and have faith that you will be like the natives. Rozalina, I will miss you, but now you must go. Goodbye, Rozalina.